Vienda, the voice of Formula Drift. We are here in the gateway of the West, here in St. Louis for round 6 of the Formula Drift Black Magic Pro Championship. The course is really technical, it's hot, it's been an action-packed, and you know what?
Basically, we're sitting over there in line. I was like giving it a couple revs, and it just sounded like it had like a little, just a tiny little bit more valve train noise than I'm used to. We've been running this thing pretty hard for several rounds now, so the guys pulled the valve covers off just to kind of get a look in there and see what's going on. Found two very minor clips that hold the trunnion bearing in for the rocker arm. So that's bad. You don't want motor. You don't want any sort of metal going through your motor at all. So. We just gotta check everything else, see if we find anything else, and then see if we can get a remedy for it ASAP. So, better safe than sorry. Practicing mechanicking, that's all.
We have a new winner for the worst track in Formula Drift. Somebody blew it. I don't know who it was, but bummer. Can't do anything about it. We're running this weekend on this bull track.
So I was just asked about 4 or 5 days ago if I wanted to throw out the first pitch at a St. Louis Cardinals game this Friday night. Never done that, obviously. Never even thrown from a pro pitcher mound. So just wanted to, mark it out and get a little warm up. First mark, that little flat zip tie there, marked out 55 on the freaking dot.
You guys play baseball? Just throwing out the first pitch. You gotta practice.
Breaking her in, breaking her in. Yeah.
What channel is this on? I'm watching. Are you nervous about this?
Whatever. If I f up, it's gonna be on Sports Center, right? So that'll be my lifetime achievement.
We're looking at data?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not supposed to be looking at this data.
You can look at it.
You can look at it all day because you're going to see this. Normally Chris's goes up and it's just flat across here, but when we follow you, there's all these low bits.
Saying I have the slow car.
You have the slow.
Yeah. It's all good. We're just trying to get in their head a little bit. They got no idea what we can put behind the wheel of this thing. Bunch of chumps.
The new track is pretty ripping. Coming into the last exits where we really peak it out at a screaming 20. I mean, we're almost hitting highway speeds out there.
And Chris Forsberg, number 64, they'll be hopefully throwing a fastball down the center. Here we go. Exploding that back bumper in the outside zone and into that touch and go.
Yo, fellas! Look at that! Yes. 5, 6, no, 5, 6, 5, 8!
Top 10, I'll take it.
Top 10, baby.
Think you got robbed on the second one?
Yeah. Yep, I did. My second lap was way better and didn't get a better score, but that's
Whatever.
That's the driver's perspective.
Water on the bridge.
Yo, kudos to you on that second run, going for it. All the saving it, crab walking, all the way you were moving sideways.
I was gonna get the run done, yeah. I didn't want to just loop out.
And then second run for you,
I hadn't found the limits yet, and I was like, I wonder what that dirt tastes like, so I had to check it out.
the weed whacker over here, just doing this.
Bushwhacker.
Yeah, the bushwhacker.
Yeah. Doors are gonna get dented, I have a feeling. I'm gonna guess, yeah.
Gateway to the West is gonna become more bumper cars. You guys are familiar with bumper cars?
Bumper cars.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Sick. All right.
that guy that brings your uniform to the game?
Oh yeah, dude. I wear the band shirt to the show and everything. It's actually less. You know, it's like too much anticipation.
Game time, first pitch. Let's hear it.
I'm perfectly content with that.
So you're like 5 feet short, but that's okay.
Yeah, we were practicing from in front of the mound yesterday, and I was getting it right in the center, and then they were like, yeah, you can throw from the mound. I was like, all right, I got this little extra height. Came up like exactly 5 feet short.
What happened? Here, take him off.
Brand new track layout for today's Blackmagic clip tip. Rounding out to this really difficult outside zone 2. See how I kind of wiggle there trying to fill it in? But the person that can do it the fastest and the smoothest, gonna win. I'm out of here before they smoke us out again.
As Chris Forsberg will lead, Austin Meeks will give chase. Chris Forsberg gets all the way to the outside zone, filling all of it. Let's see how they handle this touch and go transition into that touch and go. Now approaching that front clip, wraps it around. Austin Meeks center punches it. It's Forsberg in contact there from Meeks into Chris Forsberg. Ryan says Chris Forsberg, Andy, and Brian. Chris Forsberg gets the win. Let's see how they handle it right now. Out to that outside zone. Ryan Tuerck right there on the fringe. Out to the touch and go. Tightens up to that front clip. Jeff Jones knocks it over, but man, really good proximity from Jones. Big angle there from Ryan Tuerck. Jones surging forward. Look at that right there on the door. Jones and Tuerck. Let's slide them right for Ryan Tuerck.
We had awesome momentum coming into the weekend. We qualified 8th place. We moved into the top 32 battle against Michael Essa. We had an awesome lead run. He ended up spinning behind us. We had a massive advantage, and then he came out of one of the zones a little bit early, got lost in the smoke behind him, went 4 wheels off the track, and that was that. So not exactly how we wanted to do it, but you know, we'll come out to Texas swinging hard, and I can't wait to drive again. And I had a blast. So thanks to everybody for coming out.
Get to present the award. Woo, look at that.
The drift champion from Ireland, the Wardhouse Drift Team Falcon Tires S15. Say hello to James the Machine Dean. Leaving the start line, the NOS Energy Drink Nissan 370Z and Von Get June, that Monster Energy Ford Mustang. Transition out to the touch and go. That front clip filling all that outside zone is Forsberg. Vaughn coming just a little bit short, but then Vaughn gets into the side of Forsberg. Wow, just banging doors there.
It looked like they may have made a little bit of contact in the last corner, and based on what I saw as Chris turned around the cone to turn around to go back to the start, I saw that back left tire starting to wobble a little bit, which makes me believe that it broke a control arm or maybe a knuckle or something like that. So they're still over there parked, we're waiting to see what happened, but that's not good for Chris.
Yellow pair of dikes. Got him. Right there, cut him.
Yeah, but just off to the side here, we're seeing Chris Forsberg and his competition timed out. It looks like that is officially the end of the competition for Chris.
I wish it was a better tandem track because it caused a lot of controversy and a lot of collisions out there, so it made the judge's job extremely difficult. We ended up getting 4th. It was a weird day for us to the semifinals where we ran Osbo, and that's actually the first time the entire weekend where I actually felt comfortable on track. He ended up getting a win. He came off of 2 strong battles with Odie and was pretty lit and on fire. So hats off to him. He drove well all weekend. So we'll take a 4th. I'm all right with that. We didn't have any carnage, which was nice on a very weird new track. And 4th place finish is something I can be happy with, even though it just feels weird. It's just a weird weekend. That's it.
Action.
Okay, so what we're...
Yeah, it looks like he took a little something off that time too. Not quite as hard with that knuckleball as he normally throws it.
I like where this is going. Go fast.
Lick that.
I don't want to.
All right, I'll do it.
All right.
It's dead as a doornail.
Is it?
I haven't done this since like 6th grade or something.
Yeah.
Ah! Ah! It's not that bad actually.
Hey, steroid shake is this?
What? I don't do drugs. I'm all natural. Why do you think it's taking so long to get fit?
Too lazy?
Don't throw it hard. Jesus, I said not hard.
Look at this action photography.
Yeah. Killing it.
Shots for no movement.
I use it plus more than like the gas pedal sometimes. I'll show you my flywheel sometime and you show me yours. Just like blue and purple.
Oh, hey, 5001, what are you doing?
Oh, just making a nice little rubber ball here. Maybe a little pyramid or something. See what we can sculpt it into.
This like new shirt you've got.
Dude, I'm feeling good about it.
We have Anissa here. Tell me what it is, what it goes on. We've got 15 seconds. Go.
This is a brake fluid level sensor that goes on a 2003 Hummer.
Okay, here's the deal. Apparently Cheerios makes about a dozen different flavors of Cheerios. So I figured we might as well try them all and see which one's the best just for fun. It's actually not bad. Big fan of apple cinnamon. What do we got? Well, blue's my favorite color, so wow. Chocolate. Not my favorite. Little chunkies on it. Wow. Ooh, chocolate peanut butter. My favorite flavor of Cheerios is Oat Crunch Cinnamon. Super fire, tried all 11 flavors. Love this one the best. I'm into it.